Thank you. Good evening. My name is Marcus. I am the proud father of the bride today. On behalf of the family, I want to thank all of you for joining us today. Family and friends who've travelled far to be here. We're here to celebrate the love of David and Libby. And your presence here is deeply appreciated.
Libby, our dear friend, so sweet and true. Today you start a journey, one made for two. With David by your side, loving and strong, together you'll build a love that lasts for so long.
I would like to extend my gratitude to everyone who's contributed to and been actively involved in this day.
On behalf of David and Libby, it's my pleasure to welcome you, their relatives and their friends, to witness their marriage ceremony, to share in their joy on this happy occasion.
In the presence of God, I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, David Langemo Awobem, do take you, Liberty Hannah Reed, to be my wife.
When Adam saw Eve, when David saw Liberty, he said, wow, this is bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh.
In the presence of God, I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Liberty Hannah Reed, do take you, David Langemo Awobem, to be my husband.
Father, Lord, I want to thank you for today. I thank you for David. I thank you for Liberty. I thank you for everyone gathered here today. I thank you for what you have granted us grace to witness, the beginning of a new home.
Wow. Hi, everyone. On behalf of me and my wife, you guys don't know how long I've been waiting to say that. Thank you all so much for being here with us and making today even more special than it already is.
Dad, hi, it's Libs. I've got a friend. And he wants to chat now. I've never heard of him, I've never met him, and he's wanting, what kind of a chat is this? So we had a chat, and this young man called me and introduced himself. And, what followed where was just a really lovely introduction from a young man I'd never met, who was telling me he'd like to court my daughter, kind of discussed his life goals. And we had quite a candid conversation, I think, that day. The first time I encountered David, I thought to myself, yeah, what a fine young man when I first met him. I thought intelligent. Good, we'd say good stock. He's from good stock. And Abraham, Joanna, I just simply validate what you already know. and it sounds like others too, that you have raised a fine young man.
To all our guests, thank you for all your prayers and support and generosity. Your presence here was very intentional. None of you were a choice made by accident. And you're all individuals we want in our lives moving forward. Your prayers have been felt, your support has been appreciated, and your kindness we can never repay.
He is humble, he's graceful, he's kind-hearted, he's a man of integrity, he's a man for God and his people. He's a leader. He's also very slow to respond to messages. You know what? I've got two that are in the medical profession, and trust me, if I needed help, it wouldn't be these two.
Libby, I thought I started writing this speech on the 27th of September 2023, some random day at work while reflecting on how much I love you. Now I realize it was long before that when I came up to you at Nick and Lauren's wedding, and I came up to you and I said, hello there. I just wanted to let you know that I think you look really beautiful.
He glows when he sees you, and you seem to fuel and inspire him all the more to seek after God, to work hard, and to be someone who is worthy of your love and your affection. Liberty, I have such a high regard for David, and he has such a high regard for you. It's you. You're the one. I've prayed, his family has prayed, his friends, his church. We've all prayed that God would bless him with a spouse that would be right for him. And you're the answer to so many prayers.
Ever since then, you just wouldn't leave me alone. I mean, I'm surprised you were exhausted from running through my mind all day.
Liberty, your dedication and strength are truly admirable. It reminds me of the words of Proverbs, a wife of noble character who can find. She's worth more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. David, you've truly found a gem in Liberty.
And some people like to be on a first name basis. But me and my wife, we love to be on a last name basis. Love to be.
Libby and David, what a beautiful sight. Together they shine, their future so bright. Libby, our friend, with style and grace. In David she's found her perfect place.
You're the embodiment of grace and strength, and seeing you as a beautiful bride today fills our hearts with immense joy. And I wrote that some weeks ago because I just kind of sensed you'd look pretty good, you know. She said to me in the car, just say something funny, Spin. I looked at her and went, well, it's amazing what Primark can do these days, isn't it? I'll be careful how I use the word beautiful today, because this is the standard of what stunning looks like. It was my honour to walk you down the aisle and to hand you over to your new partner. It's evident he is the love of your life, and we couldn't be happier for you.
When I think of Libby, I think of someone who's extraordinarily graceful. She's someone who's incredibly hardworking, successful, and someone who goes above and beyond in everything she does. Liberty is also incredibly faithful and supportive. I've seen firsthand how she stands by David through thick and thin, always there with unwavering support and love.
Libby, my heart is completely yours. What I'm about to say is nothing I haven't told you before, but I just wanted to say them in front of all these people. You are my best friend. You are my partner in crime. And I love you with all my heart. You are the love of my life.
His love for Libby was and is evident. You've seen it again today. Every glance, every smile they share. David, thank you for bringing happiness and love into Libby's life.
David has always been the life of the room, life of the party. ready to light up any room with your energy and your enthusiasm. Libby, you match that energy beautifully with a thoughtful approach that brings depth to every interaction. You're not shy, but rather poised and deliberate, bringing a perfect balance to David's spontaneous nature.
God is the giver of good gifts. It's true. So if we prayed for God to bring the right wife for our brother, for our friend, for our son, for our grandson, Liberty, what does that make you? Be bold. Be encouraged. You are so loved and cherished by David. And David, don't forget this. In the future, if you're ever tempted, don't forget this. She is the answer to many, many prayers. And Liberty, say the same thing. Does God answer prayers? Does he give bad gifts? If you have prayed for a husband, here he is. God answers your prayer. Don't forget it.
You're so intelligent, so kind, and so determined. You're funny, considerate, and you have the biggest heart in the world.
I was trying to find the secret to blending families and realised there is no secret. It's messy, it's fluid, it's ragged, it's scary, but it's also a blessing. You know, family doesn't have to be blood. It's people in your life who want you in theirs, the ones who accept you for who you are, the ones who would do anything to see you smile and who love you no matter what.
Matthew 6:21 says, "Wherever your treasure is, there the desires of your heart will also be." Liberty Hannah Owobim, you're my greatest treasure. And apart from God, you're my greatest heart's desire. I love you, Liberty Hannah Owobim.